Hello, my name's Claire from Conscious Chemo, and in this video I wanted to talk about something that I enjoyed and kept up throughout my high dose chemotherapy, and that was my new love of swimming or splashing, bobbing in the sea. So I'd been sea swimming in the summer for many years, and then this year I carried it on throughout my high dose chemo, and it was so great for giving me something to get out of bed for every morning. The only time I didn't get out is if because of the weather, not because of how I felt. So it kept that rhythm. I think all our bodies have got a rhythm, and when we can keep that rhythm just in place during high dose chemo, it really helps. Even if you go back to bed afterwards, which I would sometimes, or I'd rest in the day when I felt like it, just having that start to the day, which was more of a sort of rhythm, really helped. And also with the sea swimming, it uplifted me, it made me feel alive, it made me feel like my cells were dancing, and all that. Your cells are listening all the time. So if you're feeling renewed, revitalized, uplifted, invigorated, your cells are feeling the same thing. So anything that makes you feel like that, I would encourage you to do whilst you're going through your high dose chemo. And if you have an odd day where it's not happening, that's okay. But when you can, and it could be just dancing around your room, it could be going for a walk with a friend, it could be looking at some amazing views, it could be looking back at photographs of good memories, it could be, I know people that have got horses that have really enjoyed going down and seeing the horses, it could be an animal that you love, anything that makes you feel uplifted, invigorated, renewed, alive, that feeling of being alive. So I found that through the cold water swimming. I really enjoyed also the being out in nature. I watched lots of beautiful sunrises while I was in the cold water. And then as the treatment progressed, I realised it was so good for the treatment as well, because it was cooling and the treatment is very heating. So I actually think it helped me navigate my side effects as well. So whether or not that's something you are open to trying, but I would gently encourage you to see. I really feel it helped me. Or you could try going under a cold shower, Wim Hof style. Look him up on YouTube if you're not already familiar with him. He has become very popular during lockdown. So he's big into taking cold showers. He says that you only need 2 minutes to have the response that's really good for your immune system. So what it does is it makes your sympathetic nervous system more resilient. So then you can bounce between your parasympathetic and your sympathetic with more ease. So you're conditioning your sympathetic nervous system to come back to center more easily. So 2 minutes, and when you get that's when you're really getting that sympathetic nervous system response, and it's challenging our bodies in a beneficial way. So that would be something I would gently encourage if you are not near a beach or wanting to go in the seawater. But for me, going in the sea has really made a huge difference to my journey, and it will be one of my highlights, and I'll carry on now every year. And here I am in the Lake District. I've been in the lakes every day whilst I've been here. And it's just beautiful. It's the water relates to the second chakra, the elements within us. It's reflecting we are 70% water. The moon affects the tide. So it's all feeding into our wholeness, our beingness. And just being out in nature is so healing, I believe. So I just thought I'd share that. But anything that makes you feel uplifted and invigorated is only going to be a good thing. Wishing you all the very best on your healing journey. Sending loads of love, Claire from Conscious Chemo.